Stegmaier Games, and I'm going to be playing the second round in a game of Rolling Realms with you live right now, or in the future if you're playing along with me on YouTube. Today we have Tapestry, Between Two Cities, and Viticulture. Three realms that I really enjoy. Tapestry is a realm where you're using a certain number, a certain shape associated with that number to fill in squares on this grid. And whenever you fill up a little quadrant here, you get the resource behind it. And whenever you complete a row or column, you get a star. And some spaces are already filled in for you. The shape that you put in there can't extend outside of the grid. You got to put the full shape in there. In Between Two Cities, you can write down any number anywhere as long as it is not the same orthogonally to a number directly orthogonally adjacent to it. When you complete a row or column, you get some resources. And at the end of the round, you'll look at the lowest score between the other two realms that you have in play, and that will be your score for Between Two Cities, but you can't go over the number of numbers that you have here in Between Two Cities. So if I only write down one number here over the course of the entire round, if I just kind of ignore this realm, the maximum number of stars I get is 1 star. Last, we have Viticulture. Viticulture, you're going to use a specific number to circle a grape and gain the resource directly below it. And when you're ready, you can use at least one grape and one die, add them together, and if that number is equal to or greater than one of these wine orders, you'll cross off that wine order and gain 2 stars. All right, let's jump right in. Our first roll of this round is a 3 and a 2. I'm trying to beat my score of 10.1 from yesterday. Set a very low bar for myself, so it should not be too difficult to beat a 10.1. We'll find out. Those might be famous last words. High numbers are great in Tapestry early on, so those aren't great numbers for Tapestry. Let's try to get something going over here in Between Two Cities. I like starting out in the middle, so I think I'll start out with a 2 here in the middle. I'll go with a 3 over here and get a heart. Yeah, I'm debating if I should actually do that, but yeah, we'll do that. Turn 2, roll number 2. A 5 and a 6. There's some nice big numbers. All right, how do I want to fit these into Tapestry? I did find a configuration that I liked the other day of fitting a full, 3 shapes over here in Tapestry. I don't know if I'll be able to remember to do it today, but let's see. I'll try to do it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gets me a coin. And then we have a 5 to still use. 5 is pretty good in Viticulture, so I think I'll do that. I'll use that over in Viticulture. And I'll use a 1 coin over here to put a 1 up there in Between Two Cities. You can use coins to create dice. All right, turn 3. There's another 6. I was hoping for that. We have a 7, or 1 plus 6 is 7. 6 and a 1. So I could actually complete a column over here in Between Two Cities. Why don't we do that? Get 2 coins. And then the 6 I could use over here in Tapestry. And I think just one place. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do still have room for another 6 over here if I want to do that. Another 6 in the next roll would be great. I didn't complete any squares, though, in Tapestry and using the 6s in that way. But that's okay. I have some coins now. I could use them over in Viticulture. I don't know, coin for coin is a fine trade-off. So coin gives me another coin, and now I have that 1 that can help me get closer to these numbers as I'm trying to add up to the sum of 10, 11, or 12. All right. Roll number 4. Another 6. All right. That is great. A 6 and a 2. Let's use the last 6 that I can fit into Tapestry right here. And I get a heart and a pumpkin. And we have a 2 that I could use in Between Two Cities. Viticulture, it does fit in Viticulture if I want it there. I like finishing the row in Between Two Cities. I think I want to do that. I'll try to finish or get closer to finishing off one of these rows. I can't put the 2 right next to another 2, but I can put it next to a 1. And now I could use, let's go ahead and use these 2 coins to create a 2 value die to gain 1 more coin. I think we're doing pretty good so far. We are going to need some high numbers to finish off Viticulture as usual, but we're doing okay. A 3 and a 4. 3 and a 4. So 4 is good over here in Viticulture. I will probably use that there. The 3, yeah. Let's go with that. Let's use the 4 over here in Viticulture. Gain a heart. We'll use the 3 in Tapestry. we can finish off something here. We're probably going to need it. Yeah, we're going to need that 3. We're going to need a lot of 3s in Tapestry. That's the key. You want 6s and 3s, I think, in Tapestry to fill it all up. But what do I want right now is the question. If I did... Yeah, so I could copy. So here's the thing. I'll do it just to show you. So I will put the 3 right here. The 3 gets me another coin. Because these two numbers add up to 7, I can spend 2 coins to copy one of them, and I will use the copied die. I'll use the 4 over here in between 2 cities, and that gets me a pumpkin and a coin. All right, turn number 6. A 4 and a 5. Neither of which will do anything in Tapestry, but I can use a 1 value coin over there, which I will need to do anyway. Let's see, what should we do? Let's put the 5. We haven't got any pairs yet. I would love to have a pair at some point. Let's use the higher number. We'll use the 5 over here in Viticulture. 5 plus 5 is 10, so we'll get the easiest wine order. We'll use the 4 over here in between 2 cities. Let's put it over here because we need to put a different number in between those 2 4s anyway. And I can create a 1 value die over here in Tapestry to, let's get a pumpkin. We'll get a pumpkin right there. We have 3 pumpkins now, so if I need to use a realm twice in the same turn, I'm able to do that. Hey, Russ, thanks for chiming in. Russ says, thanks for doing these live plays. Love the game and playing along with the streams, playing them back. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the game, and thanks for playing along. We have a 1 and a 3. A 1 and a 3. All right, 3s are what we need in Tapestry, so I like that. The 1 works in between 2 cities right there. I need some bigger numbers over in Viticulture, but I might be able to work that out. And I have time. I actually have 2 turns in Viticulture to finish this off, so I might just wait on that and just do, let's do a 3. Well, let's do the 1 here for sure. We'll get 2 pumpkins. We'll put the 3 over in Tapestry. Where do we want to put it? Let's put it in... Oh, no, I need a little extra boost here in Tapestry. Yeah, okay. So I have a couple turns. So let's get a coin in Tapestry. So here's a coin. I'm going to use that coin and 3 pumpkins to reuse Tapestry again to fill in a... I hope this is the right call. Yeah, I think I need to do it now. So it's got to be a 1 or a 2. Ooh. Now I'm doubting if I should actually do that because I could put a 2 here and that would 1. But ideally I'd do a 3 and I'd fill in one of these 1s right now. So I'll just put a 1 right here and get another heart. I think that'll be okay. All right, here's where it comes down to if we're going to make this or not. We need some high numbers. 2 and a 3. 3 is what we needed over in Tapestry, so that's okay. We need a 3 here to get a pumpkin. And so we're on track for Tapestry. As long as we can get 1 more coin, which I'm sure we can do over here in between 2 cities at some point. Yeah, in fact, a 2 works out really well here in between 2 cities. We'll put a 2 there. We'll get a pumpkin and a heart. And I could use 3 hearts to copy a 3 and add it to some other numbers over here in Viticulture to get up to 11 or 12. That's a little bit of a gamble. I don't love that. Because it's not a gamble, it's just expensive. I wish I had gotten a 5 or a 6 on that roll. That would have been great. I could bump up the value a little bit. Let's do so. If I use 3 hearts, I copy the 3. I'll bump it up to a 4 with 2 pumpkins. 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 11, but still leaves me too far away to get the 12. But I need to fill a wine order right now. Now is the time to do it. So let's push it a little bit with these pumpkins. I'm going to use 2 pumpkins. I'm going to copy the 3, turn it into a 5. And 5 plus 4 plus 2. Yeah, there's no way I can get to the 6. I don't know what I'm thinking there. But yeah, I think Viticulture may not be possible. Unless some of you used your 6s early in Viticulture, and that was probably a good idea. Final roll. There's the 5 that I wanted, a 5 and a 3 too little too late. Fortunately, yeah, a little too late. But let's put the 3 over here in between 2 cities. That will get complete 2 rows and columns, so it gives me 2 hearts. I rarely actually complete between 2 cities because you don't really need to, but that is kind of nice. I do get a coin, which I needed for Tapestry, and there's another heart. I will use that coin over in Tapestry to complete. That gives me another heart, actually. I wish I had more pumpkins now. I probably shouldn't have used those pumpkins in the last round, in the last turn. Yeah, if I hadn't done that, if I had saved a pumpkin, I might have been able to pull this off. Yeah, who knows? Um, so I've used the 1 that I created. I got the heart. I used the 3. I now have a 5 that I can use, but I can't do much with it other than get a pumpkin. Yeah, I bet if I played it a little bit differently last round, I don't want to go back and do it, but I may have been able to, if I had saved 3 pumpkins, that might have worked out. But as it stands, I can't actually use the 5 because it doesn't add up to 12. So I will just gain a resource. I'll end with a bunch of hearts. For Valentine's Day. There you go. There's a little Valentine's Day shout out there. 7 hearts. 7 hearts. I am getting all the stars from Tapestry, which I love to do. I think I've kind of figured out that realm a little bit more than I used to. And I'll get 4 stars from Between Two Cities because Viticulture is the lower of the 2 here. 4 plus 4. So 14.7. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I have a feeling that some of you will have used your 6s a little bit differently, and we'll see if that worked out for you. Yeah, that might have worked out if you had pulled that off. We'll see how it goes. Let me know how you do in the comments here or on YouTube. I'll throw this video up on YouTube right now, and I will be back tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning because I have a busy afternoon, but tomorrow morning I'll probably be back to play round 3 of this game of Rolling Realms. All right, take care. I'll see you over on YouTube. Bye.